Hello? Is this thing on? I know it's on. I pressed the button. Hi everybody, I'm Atlee, and we're doing more Zelda Randomizer. Same settings as last time. Hopefully it goes well. It's really hard to get myself to sit down for 3 hours and play the games, but that's okay. Alright, looks like we're starting as adult, which means I am going to go child first. Because we're at Temple of Time. And that way we can get market checks really fast. So it looks like Nocturne is junk. Oops. So that's really cool. Nice music. Alright. Okay, that is convenient. How much is this? I just realized something. You turn these off. I was practicing again. Oh, is that bomb bag over there? Let's see. I don't know why it let me buy both of those. I don't think I should have. I know I don't have any money, but I want to check these. There's stuff I want. So, we never found bombs last seed, but they're our first item this time. So that's cool. $20, I'll take it. Nice music there. I think this is a good music seed. So while we're here, grab this grotto quick, see if there's rupees here. You know, I just realized I might die if I get... I'll die if I get exploded. It's just like real life. That would be bad. Alright. Chest on a small island in the forest temple. I'll write that down. Okay. Good stuff. I hope you like the new layout I came up with for everything. I don't know if it's better to have the input viewer over there or like over the top of the map. I do not need rupees. That was a very fast we're rich seed, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's see what's going on here. 60, 90, 80, 10. Okay. Perfect. That's pretty sweet. That was pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie. I hope you appreciate that. Oh, well that's just really convenient. With these settings, I start with these two songs, Sun Song and Requiem, just to make it a little bit easier on myself. I don't want to learn how to get across Wasteland without Sun Song. I actually want to go in here. Okay, so I'll just remember to do that. I'm not gonna bother writing it down right this second. Get the hints that are here, and hopefully it'll be nighttime. Death Mountain Trail, foolish. Very good to know. I wonder which version of the Prelude this is supposed to be. I think I generally prefer starting at Temple of Time rather than Forest. I think we're gonna have to turn on random starting place because I kind of have a route that I've got all planned out. And I don't know if that's necessarily super interesting to watch me do the same route over and over again. It's like interesting in the way that speedruns are interesting, but like not good for rando. So I don't know what the best thing to do for this is. So I watched back last time's stream, and I noticed that I'm kind of quiet. So I gotta, like, talk more. Oh, maybe. Sweet, thank you. So I'll tell stories. I went to a retro game expo, Utah Retro Game Expo, and it was so cool. Okay, I'm gonna want to get that. Hold on. So I need this. I need 80 rupees. How do I do this? Okay, I think this is top priority. Yeah, so I went to Utah Retro Game Expo and met a lot of cool people. I do have, hold on. I do have Sun Song, so I can go grind rupees if I need to. That might be best option. But yeah, that was super cool. I picked up a bunch of games, which, as you do at a retro game expo, I never had a gold Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition cart, so I've got that. What else? I got the Collector's Edition cartridge. I got Mario Party 6, which was the last Mario Party for the GameCube I needed. I found the Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition GameCube disc, not the... Why can't I play this song? Okay. Yeah, so I got the Ocarina of Time Master Quest disc for GameCube. And Wind Waker. I had Wind Waker. It was disc only and cracked. It ran somehow, but it didn't make any sense that it ran. I got Mario Sunshine, which the disc actually seems to have an issue, which is very, very sad. But I saved past the first cutscene, and it seems to work better now. Yeah, I do want this. There's just so much cool stuff. There was a little tiny CRT, I really wanted to get it. I live with my parents, and they have made it very clear that they don't want me to have a CRT TV, which is very, very sad. But it was just this little tiny one. Probably would have hooked it up to the PC. But, you know, that's alright. I didn't need to spend any more money anyway. I spent way too much. But yeah, it was really cool just seeing all the stuff. There were a bunch of Fantastic N64s. I still really want a Fantastic N64. I ended up prioritizing Mario Party 6 over a Fantastic N64. Which I don't regret. Like, I'll just have to go again next year. I met the YouTuber Metal Jesus Rocks. I talked to him about the North American Nintendo 64 disk drive for a minute, which was really cool, and he complimented my Blink shirt, so that was cool. He's a really nice guy. We only talked for a second, but I just ran into him at the convention. He was one of the guests, but I just ran into him while we were looking at games. So that was cool. I guess he went to some of the local stores that I went to after the local game stores, and so maybe he'll have a video on it. I kind of hope he does. I really want to see what he thought of the convention. It was really cool, and there was a bunch of cool art and stuff. Tons of art. I didn't get anything artsy, but my cousin did. She got a really cool clicker. There was a clicker, a bunch of stickers and stuff, Pokemon stickers. I think, yeah, I want to go again. Okay, I'm gonna write down that Zora Tunic is here since I have the big wallet. And it was really cool. I also got Mario Kart 64 in Japanese at one of the stores, not at the convention. But yeah, I loved that. I want to go again next year. It's made me think about maybe traveling to other ones. Although it's so if you're irresponsible with your money like I am, then it's insanely expensive, and adding a plane ticket on top of all of that might make it not so doable. Which is okay. It could just be a goal that I have to go to more conventions like that. but insanely fun. If you're in the area, I think you should go. Oh, when did I get these? That's very handy. I should have these equipped. No. Yeah. So, alright, so we finished up in Market. I reset the game so that we end up in Kokiri Forest because I want to check Lost Woods. Since I don't have a Deku Shield, I can't do Deku Tree at all yet. So we might as well get as many checks as we can. I think the way I've been routing, the best thing to do has been to do Lost Woods and then do Zora River. I have this minigame skipped because I don't really like it. Oh, they had Mirror Shield? That's sweet. I should probably re-enable minigames. Like, the shooting minigames I find fun, so I just play them anyway. But the ones that I don't find fun, I have skipped. And the fishing minigame is fun, if you really like taking your time and playing. I could get better at it, but I don't know. Okay, bottle... Song of Storms. And yeah. Maybe we'll be able to trade in our Rudo letter for... We'll be able to trade in the Rudo letter for the just regular bottle soon-ish, because I think we're gonna try and go to Zoro's Domain. That's a good deal, but not in desperate need of bombs. Sure. And then there was a fire key down here. And I think it was Skull Mask was the important one. Okay, and then the other one was just a recovery heart, because we got that hint. So, we got that hint not long ago, so I can actually remember everything that I was supposed to remember. Ah, fine. I'm rich. I'll buy your bombs. Anyway, so I got the OOT gold cart, and that means I have a 1.1 USA cart, I have a 1.0 Japan cart, and I have a 1.0 America cart. Okay, it's really hard to talk and play at the same time, but, so hopefully I'm making a little bit of sense. But yeah, I've been considering, I think I'm gonna probably do a run through. I think I can kill these guys. I don't have a good way to get... Okay, that is the stupidest thing. That's the stupidest way to kill these guys, but... It works, I guess. That was really dumb. I feel like Sacred Forest Meadow is usually junk, but we'll see. At least that is for now. I kind of wanna... I'm contemplating if I want to go get the hints up at the top of Sacred Forest Meadow. I can try. I might die, though, to the scrubs. I just gotta be quick with the nuts, I guess. Okay, I think this is fine. Having that nut upgrade so early is really useful. I know most people ignore nuts on their, like, first playthrough, but it's actually, like, one of the most useful items in the game. Especially early on. What did I get? Oh, wait, that's huge. I'm so glad I came here. Tell me where magic is. Lon Lon. That is good. So I think we'll have to head there very soon. But I think our next stop is going to be Zora's River. Which is slightly annoying to check. I wish I had a shield. I think that would make things a little bit less annoying. Temple of Time Foolish usually is. We've only been playing for 20 minutes and we've already got like a really good bit of... We got a lot of items. And I find that very exciting. Sometimes I end up too far back when I do that, and I'm not sure why. I kind of struggle with this trick for some reason. But that was pretty good. It only took 2 attempts, which I wouldn't consider great, but I wouldn't consider it that bad. Okay, bombs. Get the hint. Spider. Okay, so slingshot is Hunter Skull, Water Temple. I doubt that's gonna be that important of an item. Is that gonna... I should have just held it. So we have to go back to the beginning of Zora River to get a chicken. Because I don't have a way to just mega flip onto that platform, so we have to go all the way back. Okay, 20 rupees. I actually want to check frogs. See what they're thinking. Purple rupee. If you didn't know, there's 20 rupees underneath this bridge. See what Bean Guy is selling. Hopefully I don't give myself a headache. Last time I did this, I got a headache from my headphones kind of resting on my head funny. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. One part of my collection that I recently kind of got and I'm really happy about are the 2 Super Nintendo Final Fantasy games. I grew up playing them a lot on Watch Cage in the Well, so there's a shield in the well. Okay. We might be stopping at the well soon, too. We didn't even do the well last time. Anyway, I was talking about Super Nintendo Final Fantasy games. Grew up playing them on an emulator. Oh, come back, you evil chicken. Grew up playing them on an emulator. Never had them. I did own Final Fantasy 2, so 4, on Wii Virtual Console back in the day. I think I've talked about it before, but most of my old stuff isn't around anymore. But I got that on Wii VC. It was one of the... I think that was the first digital game I ever bought. I got a Wii points card for my birthday. Can I... Okay, this might be really dumb, and I might ruin everything here. Okay, it definitely works. I got a Wii points card for my birthday. I got Super Punch-Out, Final Fantasy 2, and Zelda Ocarina of Time. Which was not my first time playing Ocarina of Time. I played it at my grandma's house on the N64. A lot. So... And that's where my, actually, 1.1 cartridge comes from, and my N64. So... 200? That sucks. Lucky for us. We don't need that much money. We've done pretty good in terms of, like, shops. Like, we already have the biggest wallet, right? Other than, like, Tycoon Wallet. And Celeste has such a good soundtrack. I should beat Celeste. Deku Tree Foolish. That's interesting. So I'm not going to prioritize Deku Tree until we start doing bosses. I think a useful thing to have in the bottle would be a fish. That's a good item pickup sound. I like that. What did I get? A piece of heart. Alright. Okay. I think I'm probably gonna skip Jabu for now. Like, there's no reason to go there unless I have Boomerang. Or I know that there's something good there. Or if I get desperate. It's just not a very check-heavy place unless you have Boomerang. The only thing that would be nice is to know where the boss is, but I can't actually even look there because I don't have a projectile. Okay, I think next stop is Lon Lon for magic. So let's get grooving. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to grab the Skulltula out of this tree also. And the one in Kakariko. Do I go Kakariko and then Lon Lon? I think I do. $5. Let's see if we can get a bomb drop. Not that we really need it, but... Alright. Excellent. I would like to see if I can... Dang it, I had it. I actually dropped DSS. I've been practicing the dank percent speedrun. Just a tiny bit. And that's one of the tricks you do. Is that water super slide. Water extended super slide. But I haven't got it super consistent, and plus, like, to do runs, I have to do it on actual hardware, so I've been playing on my N64, but I use a GameCube controller most of the time. I don't actually want to go in there. Something good? Alright, I'll take that. $20. See if the Skulltulas are actually worth seeking out. Oh, I already got 10. Oh, blue potion bottle. That's sweet. 50 is a skull token. Lens of Truth is 20. I don't know how important lens is in these settings, but how close am I anyway? 11? Okay. It occurs to me that I have no way to get into bottom of the well. Unless I Navi dive. Which, if I die, I should reset the Navi timer. But... oh, or I can just go in the vanilla way. Not too shabby. Alright, I need to remember to check the rooftop guy when I'm in Zolt. because I don't think I'm going to head up that way until I'm an adult. I like that whatever music is playing in here actually, like, has the speed up effect applied to it. Here's what I'll do. I'll do this first, and then I'll go up and get the Skulltulas at the other side of the village. Wow, this music's gonna get old. It's really weird only having bombs as my only sort of offense item. Okay, but it's good that I keep getting bomb drops. Okay, there's our choose. Very handy. Ice arrows, very handy again. I don't actually have any keys for here, so I can't get into where the shield is. Oh, dang. Okay, horse song. I want to go this way now. I don't think it's going to take us that long to get all the checks that we can get right now without Zelda's Lullaby. Nuts. Don't need those right now. I'm glad that we're getting out of here, because this song is very repetitive. I actually seem to remember in like an old A+ start, I think the series was like Son of a Glitch or something. I think it was called Son of a Glitch. I think there was a trick where you can like kind of go through here and then before the camera moves. Yeah. I think there's a trick you can do to skip that key, but I don't remember it. I think this is the only chest down here, so let's do that. Let's get out of here. Okay, so next I said we were going to go up to the other side of Kakariko. I'm not going to go up Death Mountain Trail. I guess I could get that one rolling Goron check. we don't know if it's for sure good. I also need to remember to grab the Skulltula in this tree. Jeez. Okay, what do we get? Training ground key. How do I kill that guy? I have choose now. $5. $5. Okay, that was stupid. It's a lot further back than you would think. I don't know what I just got. I think it was nuts, though. Okay, I think we're good to head back to the Temple of... No, we're not. I did this really unoptimally. I forgot to get Dampe, though, since we have Sun Song right away on these settings. I'm not gonna bother to get the rest of the graveyard checks, really, until... other than maybe that Skulltula. That is the wrong song. $5. Okay, what do you... That is a big Poe in a bottle. Not useful for the settings I... Alright, yeah, so it's time to go back to market now, I think. Unless I want to go get Rolling Goron. If I don't do it now, I'm probably not going to do it at all. Because there's no reason for me to go up Death Mountain Trail later on as Young Link. The only places that I'll... There's a bunch of checks I can still get as Young Link. Okay, here's the route. We're gonna go Goron City, and then we're gonna go through the Lost Woods. Or actually, we'll just save warp to, we'll save warp to Kokiri Forest, and then we'll head to the lake from there. And then we'll get all the checks at the lake that we can. And then we'll use Mr. Birdman to go back to the Castle Town. And then we'll do, finally, Lon, and then Adult Link. If that works for you guys. Nope, you don't hit me. A recovery heart. Yes, she did teach me a strength upgrade. And then there's a gold Skulltula over here, which is gonna be extremely annoying without shield, but not being able to shield drop shoots is really annoying. I always think it's more bombs than that to do this room. Okay, another forest key. Don't kill me, mister. And that's Tycoon Wallet. Worth it, I guess. So something I didn't realize about this guy is that you have to kill him over here. Or not kill him, but stop him. You have to stop him over here, otherwise he doesn't give you the item. Okay, not too handy. I'd also like to get the... Let's see if we can do something like this. I'm trying to remember... No, that wasn't how you do it. Alright. There's one more stick. I want to give it another try. If I can get QPA, I gotta remember how to do it though. No. Alright. Let's get out of here. Actually, we needed to do this. Because this is as close to the lake as we can warp to right now. This is the wrong music for you people. Oh, I forgot to get this check earlier. I guess this means I can also get... I can also get grottos on the way over. Because we're just walking. Walking backwards is still walking. Oh, he hit me. It's not very nice at all. I shouldn't have done that. Yep, I'm an idiot. I need these. No! That didn't work. I'm gonna die to this idiot. is Bolero. That's very nice to know. Shadow isn't really that useful until we find, Shadow isn't useful until we find Zelda's Lullaby, other than for checks, so. But it's always good to keep just one key available, because you have to have one last key to get into Bongo Bongo's boss room. Not that it will be Bongo Bongo in this seed, because bosses are randomized, but go in the hole. All the hints I've gotten about GTG have kind of just made it seem like it's junk. So if I remember that, I'm not probably gonna prioritize it. Dang it, no. Okay. I need to just stop screwing around. Stop having fun. Just play the game. Yes. Thank you. That's very nice. Okay, fishing first. That's how I normally do this. I have fast fishing turned on just because while I enjoy this minigame, it's not the most fun during a randomizer because it just kind of slows everything down, and I haven't gone through the effort to practice fishing. That was some very dramatic music for catching a fish. Okay, that's nice. We have chest texture match contents on, so not a bad find. I don't really want to go grab the hints right this second. What is that? Seems big. Is that a Deku shield? Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, because I have Deku shield as Hero's shield. So that's a shield. But since I don't have scale, I don't think I do. Yeah. Not really that useful. Try and get some bombs. Alright, perfect. That was really weird. He was just floating there. Okay, wait, what just happened? I looked away for a second while I was trying to pull that grave. Apparently I shouldn't have done that. I gotta keep my eyes glued to the screen, unflinching in the I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? Much better. See, that's how you do it. Serenade? Will take. That's like almost French vanilla. No, it's not. You get a nice cavern. We'll take that. How many of those do I have? Shadow, 1 out of 5. And a shield, finally. Now that we're almost done being young Link for quite a while. See if I can get a good Hess over there. I'll take it. No, bad Link, go that way. Thank you. This is stupid. Still practicing. Don't make fun of me. Be very careful not to go out the door. I've done that a couple times. $50. Dang it. I'm only wasting 1 bomb on that right now. I've been I actually will boot up the game and legitimately practice hessing, but I cannot seem to get it super consistent yet. Like, it's gotten a lot better, but just not great yet. We'll take that. And there's magic. Very nice. Okay, we'll do that, do that. I'll get it. One of these times. That's a big bomb bag. I want that. That's fantastic. Now I can fail Hesses even more. Just like this. Oh yeah, I need to go talk to the Malin. Okay, that's really nice. I think we'll be able to check quite a lot of shadow with 3 keys. Didn't I have a... And there's one more in Jabu. If we end up getting hover boots, we'll probably head over there as adult. But... I think that was gonna go. Oops. Oh well. My bad. I guess we can do bomb chew bowling. It's always it just keeps being one more check, one more check, one more check. If we really like wanted to have been optimal, I should have gone Gerudo Valley then Lake Hylia. But I'm just not optimal, I guess. I didn't even get any rupees. That was very sad. We used to do this as a pep band song when I was in high school. Tetris, and it was so fun, and at the end we would just take off and speed. It was really fun. I learned it on guitar. I doubt I could still play it on guitar. I'm kind of curious if I can. I have a guitar sitting right there, but I don't want to mess with our rando. Lose time. Okay, let's see here. I want these. I want that. I really don't have very many good items for adult. Where do I want to go? Well, I have Nocturne. That cuts some time. Other than I'm missing my skull check at Ganon's Castle. And also just checking Ganon's Castle in general. Gerudo Fortress Foolish. Good information. Nice cave music. That was kind of scary. Is this the only place in the game that Sunsong can make a chest spawn? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. Oh yeah, we had the... I mean, I need a heart. That just means Skulltula. How many spells do I have? We need 20 for something. Lens, 15. Okay, I'll actually grab that. You know what I'm looking forward to? Just being in the graveyard reminded me of Halloween. I don't usually do a lot for Halloween, but I'm kind of excited. I don't know why. Desert Colossus, that's a horrible hookshot location. Like, really bad. This might be a hookshotless seed. Desert. Unless I find a different hookshot. That's definitely suboptimal. What is that? Please. Nut upgrade. Okay. I'm not gonna write it down, but I'll try and remember. Always remember, rob the grave before racing the guy. Next time you're in a situation like this, oof. This went from being pretty decent to being really bad. Okay, really, really, really bad. Whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as you beat it in under a minute, it doesn't really matter. A key. Water temple. That was really dumb. Why did I do that? I'm guessing warp songs don't actually work here. I don't remember. Oh. Okay. Alright, so next place is Goron City and DC. DC first. We're actually set up really well for DC. And also the CAC checks, but good song. Okay, Spirit Key, very useful. I feel like we're doing decent on keys, although not really. Why do I not have those equipped? Might as well have everything equipped, right? So doing, we skipped this grotto. Because I didn't have a weapon, but now I do. Is that another key, or is that just a normal chest? Probably junk. That's vanilla. If there's anything good in these shops, we can just buy them out, because we're rich. I'll take it. Sure. 20. Alright. We'll go grab lens quick. What a game. If you guys want to see me play Final Fantasy II, let me know. Because I love that game. It's kind of long for live streaming, but we can do a series out of it. Gnarly. That basically only opens up Wasteland and makes the last room of Shadow Temple slightly less degenerate. But only slightly, because I still don't have hover boots, which means lots of mega flips. I want that. Okay. I can't remember what was up there. Was it nuts? There's a skull token. Alright, well, we're done with skull tokens already for this seed, so... DC is always one that I try to do really early, because it's easy. Okay, outside Ganon's castle, as usual. No drop. Okay. Okay, so here's something I've been contemplating. Do I allow big key skips? Where I'm trying to play as fast as possible. I think I do for now. But like, because I have work in a few hours. Did I get all of them? I did. Alright, what key is this? Another shadow key. Oh, it's bottom of the well. Semi-useful. We might have to head back there. I hate this trick. Actually, instead of doing this first, is there a way I can look at the... I think I can just look at the Skulltula. Just see what's up there first. Come on. It looks useful. Great. Anyway, back to big key skips. I think I'm gonna keep doing them for now, but like, if we start getting some, if we start wanting to do a slightly longer randomizers, I might disallow it, or I might turn on boss souls. I've played with boss souls before. I like them, but they do add like an extra hour or two, it seems like, which might be fun. I just need to convince myself to start earlier if that's the case. This sure does take forever. Okay, that's somewhat useful. Good stuff. I don't... Oh, I can equip swap now, so maybe we don't have to... Okay. Since we're on ship, we can use the Deku Sticks as an adult. It won't crash. I think it works that way on VC. N64, not so much. It'll crash. Sure. 15 bucks. I don't know if resetting is faster or slower than doing this puzzle, but... we can do it, so we might as well, right? Stick with bombs. Thank you. I needed that. Why did I do this? More bombs. Hey, useful item. Greg! No. Take a sip of water. GTG key. I actually want to see what the skull has. Scale. I want that. How do I get this? I forget. So I have to activate the platform and then come all the way back around, right? I think that's how it goes. Scale. Annoying. GS. And DC. Yeah. And some bombs. Don't mind if I do. Can I just set Furor's Wind to this room? That would be an interesting... Heck, I'll set Furor to this room. I bet that'll fix all of my problems. I just gotta remember to come back for that. I guess I'm killing everyone. Dang. That's unfortunate. You know what? Just because I killed all your friends. Oops. Yeah, I should really look at these things before I go out of my way for them. See, that's just a junk chest. Rock's Feather. Love Rock's Feather. That's so nice. Kind of forget that I have Rock's Feather turned on sometimes, but I'm gonna take it because it makes crap like this much easier. I don't have to ground jump, and I can do flips whenever I step on a switch. That was really dumb. There we go. But it doesn't work unless you're looking at it, because culling. Forgot about that. We get to ride the jaw down. Oops. I really thought I'd end up centered. I don't know why I'm doing this. I do not need a ton of bombs. Oh, well, that works. Not too shabby. Thank you. Alright, let's see who the boss is. Okay, Barry is... Dongo's Cavern. No, he needs to do that. And let's hit the Furor's Wind. Let's see if this worked. Gotta press the button. I wanted to make sure it put me in the right entrance for the other room. And that's why I did it from in here. This was the wrong side. Wrong exit. Hold on. I'm gonna have to press that button again, aren't I? No. Alright, we good. Did this work? It did not. Okay. Let's cast it again. And then I think we have to leave and then come back. So we leave this way. And then come back in. I think this will work. No. Huh. So maybe I do have to come back around manually. Hello, first time chatter. Let's go back around manually. Can't remember how that room works. In theory, this should work, but I really just cannot remember. Oops. My bad. Should not have awoken them from their slumber, but that's okay. Now did you... Okay, so it works now. So, Furor's Wind does not work for that purpose. I can't even... Maybe I... Okay, I got the feather, maybe I can actually get this. Should have thought this through before I started doing stuff, but here we are. Maybe I can do something here. Let's see if we can do something like this. And then... Okay, that was awesome. Very useful stuff. Alright, so now we'll go and grab a couple of the Goron City checks that we can... I think we can get the scrubs, and we can get... Link the Goron. If you've ever seen the... Terminal Montage video? His name is Pepto-Bismol, canonically. I actually think it's easier with these. I seem to remember that Medigoron is junk, but I don't remember for sure. Pretty sure. I'm gonna skip it, and if it's important, then it'll be very sad later. Also, I totally forgot to grab the Skulltula. Alright. That was pretty cool. Nope. All done with those. Nope. I'm just gonna keep running into those because it's funny. Shadow Temple Small Key. Okay, so we know all 5 Shadow Temple Key locations then. I want these. That bit was taking a toll on my health. That was horrible. And then since we're here, I'll just go back and grab the Skulltula token. Bombs, sure. Oh, there's Hammer. Okay. Since I'm super duper rich. Oh, I don't... What? I'll just buy everything I want. Good stuff. Oh, this also unlocks that one last chest in the boulder room. Did I get it? No, I was late. Okay, I don't want that. There we go. Sweet. This is one of my favorite tricks. Well, it was junk anyway. It's okay. It was worth it just to make cool glitch. I don't know. Alright, let's check out Death Mountain Crater. See if there's anything good here. What was that? I have no idea. How are we doing on keys for fire? 3 out of 8? Is that? 4 out of 5. Okay. I was just wrong before. Skull to a token. Don't need that. Heart container 70. Sure. A stick for 40? I'll take that. That's the deal of a lifetime. Since I have hammer and I have a decent amount of fire keys, I kind of want to go check it out. Serious Song, Zora Fountain. And there's nothing. I don't have claim check yet. Claim check was in the forest temple, which oddly enough I still don't have a great way to get there. I should have got that hint. I'm going to go without and hope that it's not important. We'll head into Fire Temple. I don't know if it was worth it to do that. So I'm gonna avoid saving. I don't know how long it's been since I saved, actually. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, let's go grab that. Why does he keep going over there? Not very nice. Please be a fire temple key, because I messed up. It's not. Very sad. I need that far over here. And that's just a skull token, but I can get back to the entrance from here. So that's what we'll do. So Fire Temple is one of those ones where I know the boss key skip, but you have to get further into it, and also there's just the boss key right here, so I don't even have to do anything. So that key that I wasted earlier is not important. So I guess we'll check boss. Oh, and that's vanilla. I can beat Volv too. Really weird. This is not fitting music for this. Alright. I don't have a projectile weapon. Well, I do, but I can't use it. So, I can't do any extra damage. That was dumb. I should have done the thing with the bomb shoes at the beginning of the fight, but I didn't, so we're stuck doing this like the mostly normal way, which is very sad. That's okay though, this fight's not bad. Takes forever though. If I remember right, the fire actually does like a lot of damage. In theory, I think this is last hit. Yeah. Take a sip of water. I deserve it. It's hot in here. In the game. Not really in my room. Is that another water key? 3 out of 6 water keys. I don't think that'll be too important. I really don't like checking Water Temple. So I should be able to just beat Water Temple. I should probably head to Water Temple to check boss. It was kind of getting to the point where I have a lot of items other than hook shot. But I don't... Unless I'm really lucky with hook shot. We can go check the super easy check for hook shot though. But like I only have that one check that I can do out there. That's one dungeon now, so that means we have 2 out of 5 things. Sure. Head to the desert. Just to see what's going on out here. Not having hookshot means I really can't do anything here because I can't do the... Oh, are you kidding me? That's crazy. I have that note down, but that's kind of insane that my one DC check, my one Desert Colossus check I can do, ends up being hookshot. Oops. My bad. How many keys do I have for this place? One? That's not great. I guess I can... do some checking, but... I can't reach. Hook shot too short. It's a problem that I've had before. Oops. Dang it. There we go. Let's see if this is something important that I should worry about later. Well, I gotta kill him first. That's funny. Skull token. Okay. Good to know. This room was always weird to me as a kid. I know it's a skull and I don't need it, but I can get it. So I will. This time. I'm not going to be consistent on that. I guess it's worth it to hit in here and get a few checks out of it. I screwed up. Wasn't too great. So now we have both items that we did not... I heard this guy move around. So we have both items that I didn't get during the last rando, which is good, because that one was kind of annoying. It was interesting, though. This has kind of been a little bit more standard, I think. So you need a key to get that one. I don't need a key to get this, though. Okay, and I think the best way to... Why can't I get this? Come on. I think getting the rock southern mud, I messed with what direction I need to hit on the analog stick. Whatever. That's okay. We can at least check the boss here. Or I could just get QPA the other way. I think if I climb up, Link, climb, thank you. One, two, and then buffer A, buffer B. Okay, and that's QPA. Very handy stuff. And it was useful. Man, I'm so good. Kind of. Title drop. That means I can be done now. I should try and get some hearts. Maybe I'll drink the blue potion. Okay, backflip. Thank you. I'm going to drink that potion really quick. Okay. My bad. Having the extra hearts gives us a few attempts at this. If I can't get it, then I can't get it. But I think I should be able to. I forgot. I need to hold Z. That's funny. We'll see if I can do this. Probably ought to do attempts until I die. One shield scoot. I'm gonna let the game catch up to that. Okay. Nope. Couldn't remember the frame. Also, I think it was wrong. In a way. Why does it do that? It's so weird. That weird, like, drop on the hook shot if I'm targeting and aiming up really fast. I really don't know why it does that. Shield scoot. Come on. See, that's too far. There's something wrong with my alignment. I better try until I die, so... Like I said before. I'm really confused though. Like, why am I not getting my frame that I want? I think that has to be the frame. But it's not. There's something wrong. Alright, well I think this is my last attempt. As I'll die. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, sometimes it's just like that. I guess I'll have to practice this trick again. Right? Shield scoot. I think that's wrong again. And then that's too far, so... Dead. Killed by Boob. It happens to the best of us. Okay, let's get out of here. Why can't I do that? That's really bothering me. We don't have to be here, like, it's not our only thing that, it's not the only boss we can check right this second, so... Let's see if I can get this trick first try. Nope. That's okay. Nope. This is one I actually did practice today, so... Unfortunate times for all of us. Luckily, it's not that hard to get a few attempts in at it, though. There we go. I did not think this through. I have no idea how I'm gonna get over there. What is this? I don't think this will do it though. No. Unless I somehow get really good at bomb hovering all of a sudden. Am I in the air? Okay. Okay, I actually wanna do this. And then... Nope. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this either. I am gonna set for Pharaoh's Wind here though, because it's kind of tough to get in. The second we have either hover boots, long shot. Wait, I'm so dumb. I can just... do this. What is this song? I have no idea. I can just do this. I forgot about that. The, like, most consistently useful method of hovering, and I just forgot about it. Okay. This is actually probably the room I should set Furor's wings to. That saves us more hovering if we have to come back if I die or something. That was bad. I got excited, did it early. I just didn't want to screw that up. Okay. KD. Gnarly. Off the backboard. Bank shot. See if I can do it again. Oh yeah. Next level. Greatest of all time. Right there. Looks like we're gonna get an upgrade for something. Oh, a song. Minuet. That's very, very useful. Oh, we can get into Forest now, so that's another easy boss off the table. I should probably still be, like, checking... Okay, so I want to do... I want to check Forest, and I want to... Okay, water key. I don't think we got this check earlier. Alright. Let us check Forest now. Is this another no song kind of day? We should check and see. Forest Temple is a Final Fantasy VII song. Here, we'll re-randomize. Right? Okay. That works. $5. A key. Fire key. Useful if we need to go check for items there if we get stuck. That's a good spot. I think we're just gonna get some of the basic checks here out of the way. We have 2 keys. There we go. I just clipped through the door. That's okay. It was a little weird though. I don't have a bow, so I can't really check that skull easily. Okay, I actually want to see if I can do it with this. Where are you, Mr. Skulltula? Like there? Piece of heart, or a heart container, not super useful. Good stuff. Kinda need to hurry it up. I've only got like 45 minutes before I gotta get ready for work. What was... here. That's what it was. Okay. That was dumb. Why didn't I jump? Okay. We'll check Stalfos, and then since I'm in a hurry, we'll see what boss we've got here. Okay, is that boss key for Forest? Not important. Get rid of these guys quickly. Okay, nothing good. I'll still open it though, because I like opening boxes. I also want this fairy that's in here. I just know I'm gonna die to something stupid. We're actually like pretty well set set in terms of beating bosses. The only one we're missing is Boomerang for boss killing items. So, no need to, like, check a ton of stuff, really. The only thing I'm missing is light arrows. Come on, line up. Thank you. The music stopped again. I'm starting to think Forest Temple's just kind of weird. Okay, this is good. What's the next easiest thing to do? So we've done water, fire, forest. DC was Baronade. We're looking really good for Shadow, other than we don't have Zelda's Lullaby. So really, I should check Deku Tree? I should also go check my light arrow hint too. Since I do have Ganon's Castle open. So we'll do checks at Ganon's Castle, and if we find Boomerang, we can go back to DC. I think it was DC, right? Yeah. I really should try and do that Spirit Temple thing again, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So that would be the easiest boss to check. Okay, light arrow hint, go. Zora's Fountain. That could be annoying. I don't know why getting items is so delayed in this room. I also seem to remember that there was a bomb clip you could do right here. Maybe it was something like that. Or I can just do it the way that I know how to do it. Well. I'm not gonna do it. It's too annoying. Man, that... so much stuff. Alright. Ooh, a good item. Oh. Trapped. It's weird that I don't have bow either. That is a required item to beat the game. Well, if I don't beat the seed before I have to leave, then I'll come back tonight and do it. Probably. GTG key. So we'll come up here and get the checks. Okay, that guy sucked. There we go. Combat in this game makes me feel so cool. It shouldn't, but it does. Is there anything in there? I'm gonna kill these guys just because I don't want to later. Ooh. Dead. I had no idea they could drop sticks. Okay, back to Young. If it's Phantom Ganon, I can beat Phantom Ganon for the boss of Deku Tree. If it's Twin Rova, I can't beat them until I get Hover Boots. If it's Bongo Bongo, I can beat Bongo Bongo as Young Link. So, things are looking pretty good. I'll call it at 2. And then, if I'm not done by then, I'll come back tonight. But I'm kind of thinking, if I'm lucky, it won't be that bad. Because we do only need 5 dungeon rewards to beat the game. These settings are supposed to be short, so that I can do them in the mornings before I go to work. And there's a loud song. Okay. Okay, do I have sticks? I do. And I can also... I don't know. Maybe I can do it over sticks. I'm curious as to why my equip swap has stopped working. It could just be that I suck, and honestly that's probably it, but not that important. We don't need to bother checking anything in Deku... What the? We don't need to bother checking anything in the tree, but... because we know that it's junk. We could get the hints. I don't... What? There's a few hints we haven't gotten. The ones at Lake Hylia and the ones behind the tree. The Death Mountain Trail one. We can get them real quick. really feel like the hints have kind of sucked the last forever. I feel like they were a lot better when I was playing on console rando on N64, which was fun. It kind of gets rid of some of the tricks I can do. I don't know, maybe I should. This pause buffering is really bad on that version. But it's a lot more satisfying when you pull it off rather than just having to press the button and hold it for pause buffering. Yeah, these have been great hints. Can I just walk? I don't think I can. I think I have to do this. Thank you. I want to get QPA. So what? 1, 2. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Back up slightly. Come on. Do I need to... I swear I'm forgetting the setup here. I need to go to my YouTube channel. I have videos of a bunch of these things. I need my other channel. I need to remember the order of how to do the QPA, because I always forget it. Okay, so I am doing it right. I really shouldn't... So I'm gonna buffer... I think it's... That was the wrong one. Okay, well that was waste. And then... I don't know. It doesn't matter that much. I'll just have to practice more. Hopefully 3 sticks is enough to beat whatever boss I have to beat. It's basically guaranteed to be an adult boss, because I've already found all the child bosses. Dang. I'm gonna fail every trick I try, aren't I? I have the stupid feather anyway. Please be a stick. I don't remember if there are sticks and chests in this, but... Nice. Okay, this is the one I was hoping for. Alright, we're good. Everything's all good now. Alright, that was our last boss, I think. So the last thing we need is... Zelda's Lullaby. Not Zelda's Lullaby, light arrows. And a bow. We don't have a bow. Which is really weird. Okay. Where do I think a bow could be? We can check Skulltulas in Forest. Well, I guess I should go try and find something. Are there any... Is there any reason to stay young? Gerudo Valley checks. Want to get this grotto. Is it worth dropping the Hess for? Alright now. That was not too shabby. That took all of my concentration. I don't know if you can tell. I can't remember if you have to have the magic beans planted to get the Skulltula out of the soft soil. Ice Cavern's definitely an option for us. That's long shot. Means we could have had hook shot pretty early. We'll get the hints at Lake Hylia. See if I can equip. Okay, well, I got it that time. I don't know what's going on. I must be inconsistent with my timing. This hookshot does work on ship of Harkinian. It does not work on the original version of the game. Oops. That was really goofy. I've never done that one before. Okay, we already knew that. Whatever, I'm walking. And then there's one more skull in Lake Hylia. And we should actually be pretty close to it once we're over here. There should be 3 bows in the game. And we have lots of places to check. Okay, well, that's useful. I already got that. $5. Alright, I think we gotta go adult again. So I think that's all the important adult, child checks. Where we don't have Boomerang, I still would like to avoid going to Jabu. Let's go, Jabu. We'll be able to at least get the Skulltula checks pretty easily. We can also do Song of Storms Grotto here. I kind of forgot about that. And since we already have all of our dungeon rewards, there's no... Okay. Hey, that is unfortunate. I'm really looking for that bow hint. It's kind of odd to not find bow. I guess I can get this. That would be fitting if this was bow. Not bow. That was good. We just gotta go get a chicken. Actually, I have this. Might take a couple tries though, because I can't remember how the hitbox. The hitbox of the waterfall is always a lot bigger than you would think. So you gotta kind of hit the wall and then hope you hit the... Hope you hit the the ledge for the Zora's Domain. Something like this. Not quite. I'm not sure why this isn't working. Thank you. Just wasn't quite making it far enough, I guess. I want to grab that extra stick. In fact, if this shop sells sticks, that would be fantastic. They do not. Alright, how many we got? 5. That should be good. I can't remember if my stupid way of getting into Jabu, my setup will work like this though. So the thing with this is there are a lot of checks that rely on different items in Zora's Fountain. So unless we get really lucky and this is light arrows, well, there's another 2 more Skulltulas. One of them requires silver gaunts, and then there's also the item that's down in the bottom as adult. Okay. I don't think any items... Oops. I don't think any items show up down here as Young Link. Even if it was, I wouldn't be able to tell what it is. Oh, and then there's the freestanding piece of heart as Adult Link. So... nothing crazy. Honestly, our odds are pretty good. Like, we're definitely going to be able to beat this seed. It just might take more time, just because we have to do a lot of checking. Of just random stuff. Okay, that worked. Is that a spirit key? Nice. Alright. There's only one more check we can get here as far as I'm aware. Which isn't... I don't know. I just don't think this is the place where we're gonna find our success, but might as well check it since we're here as Young Link. We have 6 minutes until I'm not streaming anymore for this session, which is too bad because I am having a lot of fun with this randomizer. But I have other things to do, sadly. Going to work. What a sad thing. Left was the way? Or was it right? I think it was right. It's never the direction I think it is. And then there's the gold Skulltula at the end of the dungeon that we can check before we're done, I guess. Oops. Shouldn't have done that. Where's the last one? Okay. Oh, that is a good item. Let's see what it is. Zelda's Lullaby. Okay, that opens up some stuff. but not exactly what we're looking for. Except for that does open up one of the Sora's fountain checks. Which I will write down for when I come back. Sora's fountain fairy. Ow! Ow! I am curious as to who the boss is here, even though we've already got all of our dungeon reward requirements done. $5. Alright, let's see who the boss is here. And then... Bongo. Sure, I got time. I'll either die or not, so... Are you kidding me? Okay, well, that's not exactly optimal in terms of damage per second, but this is stupid. Okay. That was really dumb. Oh, I almost dropped my controller. Alright. 1 minute. I have 1 minute. We'll do one more check. Is that all 3 spiritual stones? That means we can get bombs from Zelda. Right, here's our last check for this session. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. But not the worst thing ever. Okay, so it's either behind the strength upgrade, which is this rock, or it's behind or it's the freestanding, or the other one. That's only half of our puzzle though, because we still have to find a bow to shoot the light arrows with. So that's fun. I'll probably be back tonight around 8. Probably. I'll try to. But yeah, okay. Thanks for watching. It's been a lot of fun. And I will catch you guys later.